Story time from Pearls of Intuition. Once upon a time, there lived an old wise man who was known for his ability to solve difficult problems. One day, he had two visitors who needed his advice. Both were polite young men and each insisted that the other should go first. After some discussion, they discovered that their questions were essentially the same. So they settled on speaking with the wise man at the same time. So let's understand what happens then with this story time. Those who are visiting for the first time, I'm Laila Ahmed, an intuitive trainer, author and a therapist. Upon meeting the wise man, one of the young men asked, "Master, our problems are similar. We are both low-level employees being treated very badly at work. We get no respect at all and our employers constantly push us around. Can you please tell us we should quit our job?" The wise man closed his eyes and meditated at length. The two young men waited patiently until finally the wise man opened his eyes. He gave them the answer in 5 words. "Only a bowl of rice." The two young men thanked the wise man and departed. They contemplated the answer as they walked back to the city. After a while, one of them broke the silence. "That was interesting. What do you think the wise man meant?" The other one was thoughtful. "Well, it's fairly obvious that the bowl of rice represents our daily meals." "I agree," said the first young man. "I think he was telling us that the job is nothing more than a mean to make a living. When you come right down to it, that is all what we get out of this job, our daily meals." They went their separate ways. One of them continued working at the same place. The other one submitted a letter of resignation immediately upon his return. He went home to the countryside and took up farming. After several years, this young man achieved considerable success as a farmer. He used what he had learned in the city to import high-quality seeds. The fruits and vegetables he grew became known as the best in the region. He enjoyed not only great profit but also a reputation as an expert. The young man who remained at work also did very well. It was as if he became a different person. He took on a difficult task and demonstrated an ability to handle adversity. He rose up through the rank and received one promotion after another until he became a manager. One day, the two of them met again by chance. Once they caught up with one another, they realized that they had taken two very different paths based on the exact same answer from the wise old man. They were both wealthy and happy, but which path was the correct one? How strange! The manager was puzzled. The master said the same thing to us and we both heard it the same way. "Why did you quit?" "Isn't it obvious?" The farmer was also puzzled. "I understood his words immediately. The job was nothing more than the means to get my daily meals. So why force myself to stay in a horrible situation just for a bowl of rice? Quitting was obviously the right thing to do." "Why did you stay?" "I also think it should be obvious," the manager laughed. "The job meant nothing more than a bowl of rice. So why was I getting so worked up over it?" As soon as I understood this, I realized there was no need for me to get so upset. I did not have to take the abuse heaped on me personally. So of course I stayed. Isn't that what he meant? "Now I am completely confused." The farmer shook his head. "Did he mean for us to take your path or my path? Let's go see him again and get to the bottom of this." Once again, they presented themselves before the wise man and explained the reason for their visit. "As you can see, Master, we would really like to know the real meaning of your advice all those years ago. Can you give us some insights?" Again the wise man closed his eyes. He meditated and the two men waited patiently as before. After a spell, the wise man opened his eyes and gave them his answer again in 5 words. Only a difference of thoughts. What you feel is the story having a proper ending? The wise man did not say which was the right part. Doesn't this make the story ambiguous? How can we learn anything from it? Now let me explain. The first teaching of this story is that nothing is fixed in the world. The two young men took paths that seemed diametrically opposite, staying versus quitting, and yes, both achieved the same dream, wealth and happiness. In a similar way, we all have our own paths to follow, and even the paths that appear to have little in common can nevertheless lead us towards the same destination of spiritual enlightenment. We need to learn to create possibilities in our life and not be the victim of our circumstances. This state of mind is like a stream flowing downhill. It wanders this way and that way, following the lay of the land. Sometimes, depending on the local condition, it may change its course. But no matter which way it takes, it ends up flowing into the ocean. Now, this is unlike spiritual traditions that insist there is only one correct way to the divine. The mind does not care which way you take to get to it. It knows that you will get there one way or another. The second and the most important lesson from this story is exactly as the wise man expressed. One small difference in thought can make a huge difference in life. Both young men in the story made the right decision, but this was a stroke of love. It does not mean all paths are equally correct. Although we can take countless different roads to reach the same destination, there are just as many roads that take us further away. One decision to the left or right as an intersection can mean the difference between arriving safely and being hopelessly lost. This is true because if you listen to your intuition, your inner voice, you can tap into the right choice even in the small and seemingly insignificant things in life. Thus, the wise man pointed to the power of a single thought making a single choice. We may not think of it as being important, but it is a lever that has the potential to move the world and change your life. How do we know which thought will impact the future and which won't? Intuition does not attempt to distinguish between the two. Instead, with intuition, you learn to create possibilities. Treat everything you do and all of their thoughts, great and small, are being worth of attention. Do not try to figure out when to practice the intuition guidance and when not to. You want to make a living mindfully a habit so you can be in tune with the intuitive power at all times. Only the difference of thought that is really all it takes. One impulse, one idea, one decision can change everything. This is why every thought counts in alignment with the highest frequency. If you love the messages of this story, do like and comment and share this with whom you can. Let's together make a difference.